Yo, what's up guys, how we doing? Welcome back, let's begin. Okay, so, I'm not quite sure exactly how long I'll be on here for, but I'll be on here for at least a little bit, I guess. So, okay, what am I doing?
Yes? What did you need?
Yeah, alright, okay, so, guess I'll be on here for a little bit, I guess. Alright, okay. Alright, let me go to my weapon real quick so I can, recharge it. I'll use something else for now. I'll pass it. Okay. Okay. Okay, where's my... Here. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, cool, okay. Let's use something else. Okay, let's use... we'll use it. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, go. Let's go. Alright, okay. Let's go. Yeah, these guns were we're heavily armored. Okay, alright then. This way. Alright, okay. Get up here. Alright, okay. Alright, okay.
Yes? What did you need?
Alright, okay, let's go.
Who's there? Done and done.
Get my weapon drawn. There could legitimately be anything in here.
The old water system. On Sundays. Who's there?
The enemies.
Done and done.
Okay.
Where'd you come from? But I will have it.
Okay. Alright then. Go. Alright, okay. That lever. Alright, let's go. Thank you, we gotta go this way.
Take a left up here. This is one of those. Where'd you come from? Who's there? Done and done.
Alright, I took that. Take that, so I'll run over, walk over it.
Must be gone now.
Alright, put this away. Alright, we gotta go this way. Just like those spiders.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Let's put that away. let's see. Oh, hello.
Where'd you
Alright. Alright, okay. The lover.
Yes? What did you need?
Nothing. Watch this, who's in it? That was it. Okay, I'm out. Get back. Get back. Okay, looks like it's this way. Alright, okay. Where is it this way? Can't be right. Oh, this way, over here. Up these stairs. Right here.
This
Oh,
leads out to
man.
the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Okay. Let's go.
You've made it to the courtyard. Oh no. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Okay.
This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
Okay. Okay. There's the moon dials here somewhere. Here's one of them. Okay, so another one is. Okay. Got another moon dial around here somewhere. I don't remember where all of them are. There's one over here. One over here. Okay, man. That one. Okay. Got another one over here. Yeah, there it is. Not that one. That one. There's
I'm
one
telling
more.
you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
One more. And over here. Where'd the last one be? I don't quite remember where the last one would be. I know it'd be here. No, it's around here somewhere. I'll look around until I find it. Oh, well, I passed it like I'm wrong. Okay, found it. But that one doesn't have anything on it. Yes, it does.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Okay, right here. Alright, okay, let's go. Let's get in here.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
Okay. I have an idea for you.
Done and done.
Gargoyle Sentinel. Okay. Okay. Woman.
I knew I heard something. That'll teach you. Where'd you come from?
No.
Done and done.
Oh, he's up there. Where was
He's
he?
there.
Where is it?
Who's there?
Alright, okay. There's just nothing already here.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Going here. Get my bow. I'll teach you to mess with me. That was dangerous. Good night.
Done and done.
Like I'm a sniper. Did I hear more? if you don't mind. Did that ever open? Or did it? There's something opening. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright, here we go. Now we're in here.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Alright, great sword.
You come
Great sword fight. We're gonna get far, aren't we? Not very much for useful new. Don't like this door. I know it's an expert, but I got this. I'm gonna break a bunch of ball pins, but I got plenty of them, so I'll find this. Oh, fine. Oh, look at that. That was so easy. Wow. Okay, that was so easy. Oh, look at that. Some weapons, and it must be the armory. Okay, cool. That right there is cool. I'll take that one. That's what I'll do. There's a down right here. That was a hard lock. I was able to breach it.
Who's there?
Hello?
Where'd you come from?
Can I? Where are you? Oh, that's Serene up there. Yeah, that's Serene up there. Oh, he's over here. I see him. Where are you going? Fight me. Where you're going? This train right here. Wait, no, wait. I already been through here. Okay. Okay. Okay, Let me see. I want to use my frost brush now, if I can. There we go. Alright, okay. Okay, let me see where I'm supposed to go. What's up? Alright, okay. Okay, we're not supposed to go this way. Nothing over here. There's a chest right here. Go back. So I can figure out something here. Something over here, maybe. Nothing here. It's over here. I've been to here already. Yeah, this is where the armory is. There's a chair right here. We'll open it. In case this leads to in here. Really? I'm missing something. What is it? Gotta be something here. These two go this way. I've already been through here. Maybe not. Alright, where is this? This is a closed door. There's another door. Go open it. I wonder if these gargoyles can resist frost. I guess we'll find out. Go like that. There's something down there. That's a gargoyle. Alright, okay, I know this part. See this right here? This is not a real fireplace. Like this. Oh, another one. Okay. We're attacking. Alright. Watch this. Alright, so hang on. There's another one.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
There is. Okay, there should be. Oh yeah, right here.
Leave it to my mother. I'm smarter than I've ever heard
There we go. And I'm in here. Alright, okay. Here we go, we made it. Where is it? Turn that off. Alright, okay. Alright, cool. I just think I'd normally be getting ready for bed. I got somewhere to be in the morning, so, anyways.
Look at this place.
I'll play for now, so, whatever. Alright.
Has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here. Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy. I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating. There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough. It's not that simple. I guess it never is with families, is it? What about you? What were your parents like? You're a good son. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Okay. Dude, he's texting me. I'll play a game here. Alright, just my camera. Alright, okay. Here we go. Lark's journal. Take that. There we go. That was easy.
Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Alright, let's go find him then. Okay. Well, now let's take a couple of those. Got dragon bones here too. Oh, this is what I need. Alright, okay. Underground bone meal. don't need those. What I really need is this thing. Okay. That's what I need. One more thing. I don't think that was that, but I'll just forget. Okay. One other thing I'm gonna need. Chicken egg. Okay. Pick up void sauce. There we go. Now we have everything I need. Okay, now the vessel is right here.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Okay, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. Created a portal of the soul. Incredible.
Go in here.
Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Okay, this is a place where I easily got lost in. But anyways. Okay.
I no longer hunger, grow weary, or feel anything but loneliness.
All I said to Patema was I thought she looked a little portly in that gown. How was I supposed to know?
I knew I heard something.
Alright, there's something over there. I heard her.
That'll teach you.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I was trying to hit the bomb man. Okay. Oh, alright, go. Okay, this is where you can easily get lost in, but don't worry. I know I'm going. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. I think that's close. Okay, here's a map that you can use to figure out where you're at. Alright, okay. This takes quite a while to do, I would say. Right there's where I came in, right here.
This is no place for you.
Okay, right here's where I came in. See that right there? That's where I'm gonna go. Right, just straight ahead. Alright, let's go. Let's straight ahead. Straight ahead. All this passing. Someone else is here too.
What am I doing here? I don't belong in a place like this. You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Don't like. Okay. Alright, I don't remember where his skull is, so I can look around and find it. But anyways, right now he goes over here. I'm sure I can find it right now. Maybe. Now let's do this for now. Okay.
Are you alive? I must be imagining this.
Okay, anyways, all I gotta do is go straight this way, so. Okay. There we go. I'll look for sure straight ahead.
I knew I heard something.
Oh, what's all that? I'm talking. Just up on a skull. Oh shoot. Hitting her like an idiot. Oh, this is one to hit. Over here. Oh, it's not over here.
Won't end well for you.
He's about to die. I hope he does. He can't die. No, he can't die. Right, alright, okay. Hello, what? Oh, cool, one tap. Alright, okay, cool. That's pretty useful on Cal. Where is she? Let me wait for her. She should be fine. Maybe. She's pretty low, but she can't die. So, alright, okay. I gotta go straight over here. Alright, here's where she should be ready.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter? Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Okay.
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition. If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance. Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the soul cairn. I believe there's more to it than that. I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence. Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims. The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them. The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Okay, let's go find them. There's one right there. There's one right there. So I guess I'm gonna go to this one over here first. Alright, let's go. It's gonna take a while, but I can do this. What time is it? Alright, okay. Wait. Alright, okay, we'll be on here for 42 minutes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, wait, what is that? Alright, anyway, so, I need to hurry this up and get this done. At least get what I can done. I really would like to, get this done, get over with. Alright, let's go. Let's see. I think that's it. Alright, hang on, I'll find out. Whoa. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Good night. Alright, at least I can find. Ow, you're shooting me. You're gonna pay for that with your life. Where are you? Oh, they're right here. I see them now. Good night. Okay, alright. So now, let me see if I can find one of these. That's not one of them. Okay, you just gotta run around and find them, which is gonna take quite a while. I would definitely continue with this later. If I have to get on, because we'll have to get off here in a minute. So, anyways, alright, okay. Alright, I don't quite remember the powers are. That's the edge of it. Alright, okay.
Stay away from the Oblivion Gate, I told them. Did they listen? Of course
Shooting at me. Someone's shooting at me.
Where'd you come from?
Alright, okay. Good night. Someone else over here too. Who is it? You can't get me. I'm just gonna leave you alone. So. Alright, anyways. Let's go find these, power things I'm supposed to be looking for. I don't quite remember where they all are. Here's something over here though. Alright, okay. Yeah, I don't remember what these towers look like anymore. That's why I came in right there. Let me see. Tallest towers. I'm even close to them. I'm even close to one of them. There's 3 of them. I'll find out. I'll find them. I may not have a whole lot more time left to do anything. So, here's the edge over here. Something's over here. Alright, here's this. That's probably nothing. Alright, okay, there's a soul over here too. Wait, I need this. I need that.
Well, look what we have here. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart. Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Okay, do it then. Alright, if I can find 25 of those. Come back for that then, maybe. Now for those towers I need to be looking for. There's 3 of them. Go over here. Let me see. I don't know what these towers look like anymore. Should be one of them over here. That should be. Should be it. One of them over here. Should be, I don't know. Maybe this ain't one of them. More souls over here. Someone's over here wanting to attack me. Rothman. Tonight. I got bones. I got the keeper. I found one of the keepers. I found the keeper. Okay, cool. Like, if I one of the keepers, here, this is one of these. Okay, thought so. Alright, okay, there's 3 of them. There's another one all over there. So let's go over there then. I'll find some soul touch along the way, maybe. You attacking me? Oh, you got who you shooting that at? I'm out. Alright, okay. Could be another one right over here. Could be another soul or something over here. Okay. So let's go right here.
Want my advice? Never welch on a bargain with the ideal masters. They don't take it very well.
They probably don't. Not gonna take all even one need them.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Alright, okay. Let's see. Maybe get an option. Hold on.
Where'd you
Alright,
come
okay. Right, where?
That'll teach you.
Okay. You want a tower over here? Could be. Arvak's skull. Who's attacking me?
Done and done.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, okay. Let's go on the towers right here. Should be. Maybe, I'm not sure. It could be. Might not be. One of the towers. Could be. Could be. Yeah, this is one of the towers. Good idea. You wanna see it? Watch this. Let's shot them all. Souls up here. Maybe I'll even mark their death. Goodbye. You're gonna. No, you're dead. You're 100% dead. You're not walking away from that. Alright, okay. That's this one. Alright, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Got what I came here for. Alright, okay, so go down the stairs. Alright, okay. Wait, okay, wait, what? Let's go back down. Go the wrong way? Maybe they go the wrong way. And that way. Go back down. So confused right now. Maybe it's up here then? Maybe, I don't know. Alright, okay. There you go. Alright, okay. There's one of the keepers. Okay, go over here. Maybe there's another over here. Maybe. Look at this. Go harvesting. Let's go over here. Maybe this is one of them, another one of them, maybe.
I live in a dark world where no light shines through. I carry this burden with every step I take.
Maybe this is one of them, maybe. Just here. Okay.
Where'd you
Hold on,
come
this
from?
one.
That'll teach you.
Let's push another weapon. Let's use this one. Alright, let's go. Okay. Maybe that one of them. Okay. Go back then. More food in there. Let's go back. Alright, okay. Another soul right over there. stand on the towers. Try that one right there. Send it out over there. I got that one. With that tower right there. Maybe I've gotten that one already. Maybe. Okay. I'm ready to eat some food. Before I go to bed. Oh, I don't. Whatever. Yeah. If I'm just not worried about it before I go to bed, then whatever. But, I'm not sure how many of these I have now. Alright. How many I have real quick. Alright, ingredient. Just start with the as it's okay. Maybe it's under food then, I don't know. I guess maybe it's under food then. Here it is. I only have 18. Okay. I found it. It's under food. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go to that tower then. Wherever it was. Alright, over here. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Who's there?
There. I don't want to waste my shot on him. I'm gonna use my bow. Ow. Take a shot. Take a shot. He's moving on me. I really cannot hit him. He's moving. I'm really gonna give up, bro. I can't do this, bro. I'm slowly taking up my time. Trying to get this all done. I don't know, just waste my shot. Okay. Alright, okay. See you. Take a shot, keeps moving around. How about go shoot, he keeps moving, I can't hit him. I missed. Ow, he's able to hit me, but I can't hit him, I got him. I can actually hit him. I'm gonna kill you. Where are you? I'm getting out of here and screw this. Alright, guess we already got him. Maybe. Alright, let's just go to this stupid tower. I'm getting out of here. Oh, get more soul touch. I'm gonna need them. Now I've got 20, and I need 5 more. Alright, okay, there should be one of them right here. Maybe. I've already gotten this one. I'm seeing nothing here. We've already gotten this one. Well, maybe. Guess I got this one. Okay. Alright, then let's see where's the third one. There's those two over there. It's gotta be this one then. We haven't gotten this one. Alright, okay. Where's the third one then? Who's texting me? Alright, okay. Let's go. One more keeper left. Okay, maybe it's over here. Maybe. Alright, maybe it's this one right here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it was just over here. I don't know where this third one would be. I don't think. I've been over there already. I don't know where it would be then. Don't know. literally over here already, so there's that guy again.
What do you want? How does anyone expect me to write my... What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be very well. I am Chip. I can't say that I'm surprised by your end. A book? Surely you've heard of The Rise and Fall of St. Chip the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and say... Maybe you should leave the writing to an expert. Stop making foolish suggestions. Terrible. Simply, I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just... That damn Cremora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain. Well, I assume next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? What? No. All these wasted months. Or has it been years? No, my work will never see the light of day. Perhaps. Do you have a way out? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been writing. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
There we
That's
go.
a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opened all over town now. Has it been that long? Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack. All I heard is that without a septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion. Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Remora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now. I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs, and to find some peace and quiet. Indeed, one moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap. The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kavach. I wonder if they would be orphaned without me. Ah, yes. St. Chip, Chip the Eradicator, Chip the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace. Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking up on the unwary. After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers. Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again. They took to calling me St. Chip, and Then the other names followed. That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed. I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. Stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand. I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured. They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure. Thanks again for searching. I don't know what I'd do without my pages.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Okay, what time is it?
Thousands.
We're going here for an hour. Alright, okay. I should probably go and be getting off now, so, okay. Alright, okay. Let's see, let's go over here. Unless I've already been over here. It's already over here, dadgummit. It's already over here. I know, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just get off at this point, so, okay. Well, in the meantime, hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.